Trendon Watford. I really enjoy that the contract is cheap. 2 years. I made a video earlier today expressing my favorite options at the power forward position. Number 1 was Trey Lyles. Number 2 was Trendon Watford. It's still up in the air if Gershon's going to come back, but one of my issues with Gershon, Paul George, and Joel Embiid is, in my opinion, there wasn't enough athleticism, length, speed. I feel like quicker teams like the Pacers and the way Atlanta's shaping up them too can really take advantage of the Yabu and Embiid matchup. Trendon Watford, I really like the dynamic next to Paul George and Joel Embiid defensively because he's really long, super athletic, 7'1" wingspan. He's listed at 6'9", but I'm telling you, he looks 6'10". And as I mentioned in my power forward video, this season, the taking Brooklyn Nets were way better defensively when he was on the court. 112.2 defensive rating to 118 when he was off, to be exact. Offensively, I would say my favorite skill about him is he can handle the rock for his size. Like some possessions, you see him just bringing it up the court, and you can certainly do that with him because he has great passing vision for his position. 2.6 assists last season while playing 20 minutes per game. Also set a career-high 10.2 points per game. Austin Krell tweeted, Trendon Watford had an assist rate of 21.1% last season, ranking on the 92nd percentile for bigs per clean the glass. With the Brooklyn Nets, he had a lot of on-ball responsibility. I feel like that's going to lessen with the Sixers, and he's going to become more of a play finisher. But he did flash great driving potential at his size. I think he can definitely improve in terms of offensive rebounding. He only had one season averaging above 1 offensive rebound per game, and considering his size, length, athletic ability, I would like to see more of that. I think with the Sixers, he's not going to be the foundation of the offense. He's not going to have as much freedom. Potentially, he could focus on offensive rebounding a little more, and hopefully he has a career year in that category. You could tell that usage really affected his rebounding. He was up to 23% usage with Brooklyn last season, which is crazy. And in just 13 minutes the year before, he averaged 3.1 rebounds per game. Meanwhile, in 44 games last season, 20 minutes, just 3.6 rebounds per game. This just in, by the way, Tony Jones says Gershon Yabu will not return to the Philadelphia 76ers. I hope for his sake he ends up with the San Antonio Spurs. It low-key might be what's best for him because I feel like the Sixers, he might get caught in a situation where he's just a stretch 5. With Wemby being a perimeter-oriented player, even defensively he can stretch out to the perimeter. And you know offensively he loves just standing on the three-point line. Gershon's thick archetype just makes a lot more sense next to Wemby than Embiid in my opinion. Not saying it couldn't work, but like I said, against quick teams, I don't like the trio of Paul George, Joel Embiid, and Gershon in terms of who's going to go get a loose ball because I just think they lack in the quickness category. I really personally believe the next move is signing Trey Lyles and having him start at the 4 position. Pretty much a Nick Batum type of player. Brings more high volume shooting at his position in the starting unit. I just don't see Trendon Watford as a starter at this point. He's never even played above 20 minutes per game. It's also good that he's only 24 years old. He really has an opportunity to make a name for himself with the Sixers, playing next to McCain, Maxey, Grimes. And then, of course, when healthy, Embiid and Paul George. I think those two are going to make him more valuable defensively. He really feels like the perfect fit power forward-wise defensively with those two. And as we went over, offensively, can do a little bit of everything, but also his shot seems to be trending in the right direction. Free throw-wise, he's been shooting 75% over his whole career, basically. He has 2 seasons where he shot 39% from 3, but just on 1 attempt per game. Last season, he did up the volume to 2 threes per game, 33%. I don't think he's ever going to be in a situation where he's consistently drawing hard closeouts, but he's definitely not shying away from threes if he's butt booty naked open, which is always a good thing. Yeah, the more I think about him and just like really take in what our roster's looking like, I really enjoy him defensively. It's an archetype defensively that they really didn't have. When's the last time the Sixers had a secondary rim protector at the power forward position that you can actually rely on to contest tall players or any driver for that matter? We've been stuck with Tobias Harris, George Niang, PJ Tucker. Just a really fun, cheap signing because I feel like he can be really good at the little things that you need him to be good at, like play finishing, getting rebounds, blocking people every now and again. But he also has flash in his game. Like he can drive that basketball, make a pass, post someone up if they're smaller. Just an all-around good power forward with size and length. I mean, come on now. That's exactly what we've been asking for. But he's also pretty young and not like old as dirt. And they basically signed him for nothing in terms of NBA standards. That's all I got. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments section. Have yourself a great day and peace out.